In February, I lowered my debt by $2,437.44. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how that happened. Before we get into everything, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I talk about budgeting, personal finance, my own debt-free journey. Videos like that happen on the channel every single week, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. And go ahead and like this video in advance. It really helps YouTube recommend it to other people, so go ahead and hit that like button and help me out. Thanks. Okay, so if you're new here, I have 3 forms of debt. Or at least I used to. Spoiler alert. Okay, anyway. But okay, so number 1 is my student loans. And then I have the Citi credit card. And then I have the Apple credit card. So let's talk about the one that made absolutely no progress first, which is the student loans. So I have 2 different student loans. One is almost $15,000. One is $19,400, and combined I have exactly $34,387.29 in student loans. We don't have to pay federal student loans up until the very end of September of 2021, and as of right now, I feel no need to pay. I feel no need to pay towards that since I don't have to, and I have other financial goals that I'd like to hit this year. So, moving on. Let's talk about the Citi credit card. If you saw my other video, you know that I paid it off in February. Yay me. I woke up like I said I would. The day that I got paid, I woke up and I paid it off. So, boom. It's gone. Paid, let's see. At the beginning of the month, I had $778.90. So I paid all that off, and then I put a couple other things on there, so total my payments was $959.23. They got me a little bit because a couple of the things that I put on, they were on there when like they did the statement. So I did have to pay $4.35 in interest, which was annoying, but I just went ahead and paid it, and it is now at zero. There's nothing on that credit card. Ooh. So, goodbye. Good riddance. Never see you again. That's the plan, to never have a balance on that credit card ever again. So, moving on to the Apple card. Some exciting things happened with the Apple card this month. So, originally, I planned on starting my fund to save for a house. That's one of my financial goals this year, is to buy a house. And this was the month that I planned on starting that. I needed that stimulus check in order to start. And that didn't happen in February. Hopefully it'll happen in March, but it didn't happen in February. And when that didn't happen, that was going to be like a big chunk of the money that I was going to use to start saving. And when that didn't happen, I was like, well, maybe I should rethink things. For me personally, I just don't like having debt. And for the Apple card in particular, as you can see, it has 0% interest because I bought Apple products with the Apple card. And I was on a monthly installment plan, and I was going to have it paid off in July. But then, like, the more I thought about it, it was just like, I don't know, like, it was just bothering me mentally that I still owed on the card. So, financially, it didn't really matter. Like, I could have just paid the installments and be done in July, and I wouldn't have paid any more money. But mentally, I just wanted it gone. So, I made the decision to not start the housing fund this month. And instead, I'm paying off the Apple card as soon as I can, because I freed up that room from the Citi credit card. So I ended up paying $1,658.54 to the Apple card. And the only thing that's left is $411 even. And that will be paid off in March. So come March, I will be completely credit card debt free, and the only form of debt I'll have is my student loans. And you know, student loans are kind of like a mortgage at this point. Like, everybody's got a mortgage, everybody's got student loans. You pay it off when you pay it off. But that's how people kind of treat it. I don't want to treat it that way. But since we are in this kind of special moment of time where we don't have to pay on the student loans, I do want to buy a house this year, and then I'll like revisit the student loans and pay them off the same way I paid off the credit cards and my car. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that video when I paid off my car back in 2019. But anyway, yeah, so I've realigned my goals, and I'm going to pay off the credit card, the Apple credit card, and I currently just owe $411, and that'll be paid off in March. So let's look at the big picture. Total, I have $34,798.29 in debt. And that is between one credit card and my student loans, which, just looking at it, is kind of like amazing in a bad way, like the toll that student loans can take on you. Because like, look, like my Apple card is only $400, and the rest of that is all student loans. Like, I could be debt free if it wasn't for the student loans, which is crazy. But I also like to do this kind of table that I created just to show you the progress from one month to the next. So for the Apple card, you can see that I paid off a lot, like around $1,600. I said it previously before, but I forget the exact amount, but around $1,600. The Citi credit card was at $778.90, and now it's at $0. The student loans, you know, they the same. But in total, I lowered my debt by $2,437.44. So that is like huge progress. Some things that helped this month: I sold something on Poshmark. That helped. Where else did this money come? Oh, I forgot. The cash rewards that I got from my Citi credit card, I had about $400 there, so I used that to pay down the Apple card. So that's how I'm ending February. March is gonna be a good month. Stay tuned for that video, because some crazy things are happening in March. I'm gonna bring home a lot of money in March that I don't typically bring home, so just stay tuned for that video. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Write some comments down below. Share it so that other people can see it too. Make sure you're subscribed so that you can see videos in the future. And I'll see you next time. Bye.